Beautiful humans, let's talk about what it takes to increase your income rapidly, to go through major income leaps. Just finishing up a 3-day intensive with some of my crew. We had 28 of us from all over the world: UK, Dubai, Australia, New Zealand, Bali, of course. And it reminded me of the power of a certain principle that I want to share that has helped me make over $9 million. Now, stick around, because I'm telling you right now, this is the thing. If you don't do this, everything's harder, income is slower. If you do this, you will make a lot of money, almost guaranteed. Now, in life, there are no guarantees. Let me quickly fix this. Goodness me, here we go. In life, there are no guarantees, right? But this is as close to a guarantee as I can give you. So, April 16th, 2018, I finish up for what I had done up from 9 years to that point of being a youth pastor. And so Monday, April 16th, 2018, I set out to start making money online. And in the first 30 days, my business model was do anything for anyone. So I was building websites, managing social media, running ads, coaching people. And I was able to make $12,342 in those first 30 days. I understand that's not a super common experience, but that was my experience. And really, that was credited to a lot of the credibility I built with my local community. There's a couple of really important things I did in that first 30 days that set me up to sustain that level of income and then to grow it. In the first 30 days, I realized, while I know some stuff, there is a lot of stuff I do not know. So I flew over 3 weeks into business. I want you to really think about this. I'm 3 weeks into being an entrepreneur, and I'm already flying to a mastermind in San Diego. And then I go there, I'm there for 3 days. Then I fly to another business event in person in San Jose, California. Both of those events contained enough for me to get to the next level. Some of that was strategic and tactical. Hey, here's a funnel, here's the way you structure an offer. But more than anything else, it expanded what I believed I was capable of. I'll never forget a few months later joining a community. The community was for people designed to help them get to $1 million a year. Keep in mind, that was like $10,000, $15,000 a month, some months a little bit higher than that. And I joined, and there were people in that community that made what I made in a month in a day. And I remember it completely stretching what I believed I was capable of. When I think back to the last 6 years, there are a lot of different business models that I've tried. And the thing that I've understood through all of it is everything works. You can sell high ticket, you can sell low ticket, you can build a big audience, you can have a small audience and just be really good with that audience. You can do short form content, you can do long form content, you can do cold outbound, you can do paid ads. Everything freaking works. But one of the things that doesn't work is trying things with a low level of belief because you don't believe it could be possible for you. And when I think back to how I've managed to have seasons where I rapidly increased my income in a short amount of time, because I'm a very big believer in sustainable growth, which in some cases can be slow. And I've also experienced like periods of maintenance followed by big leaps. I can tell you it comes down to this one thing. Do whatever you have to do to get in the room with people further along with you. Being here in Bali, 28 people, some of my clients make more money than me, right? It's inspiring. I'm constantly surrounded by people that, for me personally, are calling me to live at higher levels, calling me to think bigger than I'm thinking. When I think back to every time that I significantly increased my income, yes, sometimes there was absolutely a strategic component. Sometimes it was a funnel. I remember when Hormozi's Purple Offer Gospel came out in 2021. I utilized that. I made a lot of money really fast. We got like 60 clients in 60 days. 100%. It can be a funnel, a strategy, a tactic, an offer. But I'm telling you, the things that actually took me to a new level, that took me to a new level, that then allowed me to take the business to the next level, was getting in the room. Sometimes that's a literal room. It's jumping on a plane. It's flying to be somewhere. There's something so amazing about in person It's like a magic, right? The last couple of days have been amazing. We've had sessions where, one of the guests here, Will Brown, he shared about how he went from $70,000 a month to $364,000 a month cash in 1 month with a YouTube strategy. So he broke all that down. We had Hamza Adonis himself share how he built a 2.3 million person audience, and some of the stuff he dropped was unbelievable. So you can get into these rooms and you can absolutely walk away with strategies and tactics. But the thing that is overwhelmingly clear to me from talking with people, from sitting in this myself, is there is something called osmosis. We used to say in church, more is caught than taught. And what I'm leaving with for these 3 days with these 28 individuals, what I've always left with from these environments, whether it's in person or it's online, is there's this osmosis effect that takes place when you surround yourself with people who are further along than you, who are thinking bigger, who believe that you're capable of more than you believe you are. They stretch your capacity to the point simply by them being themselves and thinking the way that they do and speaking the way that they do and acting the way that they do. And I'm just telling you right now, if you are stuck in a rut, if you've been coasting, if you're not where you want to be, freaking get in the room. Get on a plane, join the mastermind, attend the event, join the community. And this isn't a sales pitch for anything I'm doing. I'm just telling you as a friend, you need to make investments in yourself to pull you from one level to the next. Simply even just investing in yourself could be the thing that you need. Like last year I invested in the coach and it was an amazing experience, but I paid her $60,000 for 12 weeks of Voxer coaching. No modules, no events, no calls. And literally the effect it had on me when I ran my Amex, that was the gift to me. I was like, I leveled up. And literally I had huge months after that, simply from that investment, both the coaching that I got and the decision I made to go all into myself. And so wherever you're at right now, I'm telling you right now, the level you're looking to get to is on the other side of getting in the room. Whether you have to fly there, whether you can log into Zoom, whether it's a school community, whether it's a new mentor, whether you've got to pay a lot, whether you don't have to pay anything at all, get in a room where you're going to be stretched, where you're going to be surrounded by people who believe you are capable of more than what you believe for yourself. So we're wrapping up an unbelievable few days here in Bali. We're at a place called The Seed. It is by far the best venue I've ever been to for an event. We have Los Angeles coming up in a couple of months. We have Dubai. I think we're probably going to do 6 to 8 of these next year, because I don't just want to get in the room. I want to create the rooms that allow this transformation to take place in people's lives. So if you want to level up, get in the room. Sending you love. We'll talk soon.